Morning and welcome to London Heathrow, where for the next half hour or so I'm going to give you some audio to Flight Focus's wonderful webcam that they've got located at Heathrow Airport. So the plane that has just landed, I think, was the British Airways NASA. Yes. Hopefully not like yesterday where I've got it all totally wrong for about half an hour until somebody came on and said, Ted, that's not the right plane. So anyway, uh, let's just watch this run off the runway and then we'll see what plane we've got coming next. What we can do, we can now go over to flight radar and we can have a look at the next plane, which as you can see, if I put my hand on it, there it is, that's that one there. And this one's coming from Hanover in Germany. Yes, and now we can actually just see, did it come straight in or did it have to go all the way around? No, it's actually come virtually straight in. And considering it's come from Hanover, it should have come uh, from a different direction. No, because what I've got on that screen, I haven't got the Hanover one. I think I've got, there we go, that's better. That's better. That's the Hanover one. That's come from Hanover, can you see? And it's coming over Essex above Southend, and it's done a nice little circuit, and then it has joined the queue, and there it goes, and it's just coming in there now. You can see it, and in a minute we will have it on the picture. There it is. Look at that. And this is definitely the right one because this is the one that's got the BA Better World livery. This is the paint when they come to paint this on a Friday. They'd run out of red paint. Yes, hence it's quite blue. Yeah, yes, I do apologise for that. Yes, it's quite blue. Good landing. We got better visibility today because yesterday it was very misty and we couldn't hardly see anything. But today we've got good visibility. Right, so we've been running for a little few seconds now. So what I tend to do now is go on and just make sure that it's coming out live. Yes. So the next plane we've got coming in will be coming in from Paris, believe it or not. Yes, it's a British Airways. It's flight number 307, which is the next plane, not this one. And if we go over to the map, which shows you which way come in, it's flown over Rye and Dungeness. As you can see, it's come in, and it hasn't had to do the full circuit. No, it's just had to do a little bit more wibbly wobbly, and then it joins the queue. And when it joins the queue, there it is, and it's on the runway there. This is the Paris one, and we can now go over to the plane itself, and we can actually see the plane land. Oh, a little bit of a wobble there, so we've got a little bit of a wind. I much prefer the landing this way. For the last couple of days it's been coming from right to left, but today we're left to right, so we do get a better shot. And we then see, as you can see, the engines open up, which is the engine reverse, and the old air brakes come up, the old lumps of hardboard on top of the wing, and that slows the plane down by about 20%, so they don't have to use so much of the tyres. Yes, and that one's coming into land. Right, we'll have a look at what we've got coming next. There's the British Airways blue one. As you can see, it's making its way to Terminal 5, which is over there. And let's have a look what we got coming next, shall we? Oh, we've got the Delta Airways coming from New York. As you can see, it flew straight in over Woking and into Epsom, and it's just done a little wibbly wobbly bit before it is joined in, and there it is on the end of the runway. And let's go over, and here it comes. Oh, this is the Skytream livery. Yes, so we've got the right plane this time. I'm not giving you the wrong plane, which is what sometimes happens with me. I do get, oh, that's a nice landing. Oh, I like that wiggly bit on the, what's that stand for? Don't know. SFP? I'm very hard at working things like that out. Anyway, and then that one was came all the way from JFK. Right, the next plane we've got coming in today, they're very close to one another. I'm not having much time to show you all the information. That was flight number 192, flight 192. No, this is the next. Sorry, I'm ahead of myself because I've already gone to 192, and we can show you 192. Here it is, and this is good. This one's coming from Dallas, Fort Worth, and this has come just straight in. Look at that. Well, the passengers on that plane are going to be very happy because sometimes you have to do 2 to 3 loops. And here it is coming in to the end of the runway. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. It's the one in red. If you haven't noticed, this is flight 192, British Airways, from Dallas, Fort Worth. It's taken 8.5 hours to get here, which isn't too long, is it? 7,500 well, 7,644 to be accurate, but that's not too bad. Should be coming into shot any second now, and here it is. Look at that. That's absolutely brilliant, isn't it? And as I say, that's the British Airways flight number 192, and that was from Dallas Fort Worth. Oh, a bit of a wobble there. Oh, and another wobble. That's 2 wobbles. Wow. We could have a good day today. Yeah, just wobbling going on. Good landing. Oh, that was good, wasn't it? That was a good. No, oh, well, no, it was a little bit of a bounce, wasn't it? Shall we take a point off for the bounce and just give him 8 instead of 9? Oh, and he had to put the brakes on there, did you, to try and see it slow down? That's unusual, that. Yeah. But the engines worked, and the engine reverse worked, and the air brakes worked, so why did he put a different puff on that? I'm not sure. Anyway, let's have a look, see what's coming in next. Uh, oh, look, yeah, we'll take the Dallas one off, shall we? Let's remove the Dallas one off the screen, and then we will put Dubai. Yes, this one, the next one, is coming in from Dubai. Yes, it's the British Airways 106 from Dubai. And you see, that's had to do one little circuit. Quite a tight circuit, that one, over Ilford and Brentwood. And here it is. Oh, it's still got a little way to go, so let me give you some more information about this. It's a 380. It's the big boy. That's got the 4 engines, and it's come from Dubai. Flight time 7.5 hours, which is quite good. So let's just show you on the map again. So that's the route it did. Estimated arrival. Oh dear me, it's very, very late. Mind you, it did take off very late. Yeah, so we're not going to give it any naughty points today, are we? And here it comes into screen now. So yeah, believe it or not, it's over 4 hours late, but it did take nearly 5. It took off 5 hours late, and it's made up an hour, so that's not too bad. Yes, it left at 2:15 local time from Dubai. Should have scheduled, but it didn't leave till 7:42. So obviously they must have had. It was most probably late in. I could check that, but yeah, we could do. That's a cracking landing, isn't it? Yeah, that's good, wasn't it? I'm just amazed that these things fly. Anyway, first of all, let's say thank you to Fly Focus 365 for letting me use their webcam, which is located obviously at Heathrow Airport. It's fully automated, apparently. There's no little man there, no, or little woman, should I say, operating the camera. It does it fully automatically and tracks the plane very well, might I say. What I'm actually going to try and do later on, hopefully today or maybe tomorrow, is actually see if we can do this into dusk, because apparently it does follow the planes into dusk. Anyway, let's see what we got coming next, can we? Uh, the next one is Iberia from Madrid. Yeah, well, that's had to do a little loop. Look at that. It's just done a little loopy round. Let's have a look, see what plane it is, shall we? And we go over to there, and this is from Madrid. Yes, it's oh, just about in schedule. It should arrive at 10:35, but it's going to arrive at 10:50, so that's 15 minutes late, which isn't too bad there. But Airbus A320. Flight time hour 54, so that's not too bad. Yeah, you're not missing anything. As soon as I see the plane come in shot on the screen, I do go over to the plane. Don't you worry, because look, that was the route it took in. All the planes have when it's busy like this, they have to queue up. Anyway, here it comes into shot now. Well, I hope you're enjoying this webcam from Flight Focus. Absolutely brilliant. And if you want to watch Flight Focus, just go to their website or their app and load it up, and you too can watch this. The beauty of it is, if you do it direct and not on my silly channel, you get it without me. So that means you don't have to listen to me talking. And there's a few gentlemen on there that actually do put all the flight information in the text if you want to see it, which I think is brilliant. Yes, absolutely brilliant. Right, shall we see what we got coming in next? Let's get on off the runway. Oh, we got one coming down from Manchester. Yeah, this is British Airways, flight number 1389 from Manchester. Yep, just coming to the end of the runway there. Can you see it? It's the one in red. Yep. Matter of fact, I could actually widen this out a little bit now. I got actually the other shot, and here comes the plane now. Yeah, which is this is their bus 319 for Manchester. Flight time under the hour. Yeah, 43 minutes, which is very good, I think, don't you? To fly in 43 minutes. Right, as I say, if you want to know where we get the information from, we get the information, the map information, and we'll just go over to that in a minute and just show you the map in a minute. That's the British Airways we just watched down. So yeah, unfortunately, I've got no control of the camera. Well, I don't particularly want control of the camera, so I really have to deal with what pictures they give me, which I think they give it to me quite well. No, don't want to cancel the scene, do we? And what we got coming next? Oh, we've got United Airlines coming from Chicago. Yeah, as you can see, this one's flown down over the top of England, and it's coming. It's done a nice tight circuit there, and it joins the queue, and there it is on the end of the runway, and here it is in. Didn't have time there. That was quite quick. That was, wasn't it? And of course, it's 767. If you don't recognise the plane, with those lovely things on the end of the wings. Let's see how accurate its landing is. Oh, it's overshot it. Oh dear me, it's a long overshoot. That's a good seven. That. Well, it's not good if it's a seven. It's a bad seven, isn't it? But yeah, that's okay. It's coming down quite well, isn't it? And that was United Airlines 938, come over from Chicago. Yeah. So what we got coming in next, I wonder? Shall we go and have a look? Yeah, so Flight Focus, I use their webcam, which is absolutely brilliant. Don't forget, if you can watch them direct. You don't have to watch me at all. No. Uh, so I seem to have messed up the next plane, but don't worry, don't worry. Oh dear me, there it is. It's the British Airways Boeing 777-182. Is that correct? Yes, 182. So let's go on the correct shoot there. There it is. It's on the end of the runway there. So it is actually 182 is the one we want, which has come in from JFK. Let's just put him on the screen for you there. And there he is. And has he landed? No, he's still. Oh, he stopped. Yeah, yeah. And this is where I get confusion. Flight radar slightly messed up, but don't worry about it. It's already landed. Is it? Let's have a look on the thing. There it is. Yes, it. Sorry about that. Totally messed that up, didn't I? But that's good. What we got coming next? Coming in next is we got an American Airways coming in from. Uh, there it is on the screen there. American Airways, which is coming in from Chicago. It's a Dreamliner, so it's a bendy Wendy. Uh, it's the one with the bendy wings, and it's coming all the way from Chicago. Can we see it? No, we can't. There it is. Here it is on the screen there now. So that's good, isn't it? Do like the way them wings bend. Oh, a little bit of fluffy bit on top of the wings. Do like a little bit of fluffiness, don't we? And here it comes down. We're coming down to land now. Well, this is could be on the hash marks. No, overshot the hash marks. Yeah, just 8 points there. That's good. Engines, yeah, reverse, and air brakes on. That's good. And that'll slow down quite quickly now. And obviously leave the runway. So that's American Airways from Chicago. Dreamliner. Flight time was 7 hours and 2 minutes. So that's not bad at all, is it? As we're a bit early today than my normal broadcast time, I normally start broadcasting sort of 11, half 11 for an hour, but I've come on a little bit early today, and of course we're getting all the transatlantic flights coming in now. Yes, because the next one on the screen is coming from Atlanta. Yes, Atlanta, Georgia, Boeing 767. As you can see, it's done a nice loop. All the planes do the same. You can actually see the planes here. You can see the planes on the loop. Can you see there's some more planes there, there and there? They're sort of joining that loop, yeah. And then you've got another plane over here coming in, and they all do that sort of, yeah. Anyway, let's go over and just show you how far. Oh, it's just off the end of the runway now. Now I can give you some information about the flight. It's a little bit late. Should have arrived at 10:35. It's 10:57, so 20 odd minutes late. Not bad at all, though, really, is it? A long journey like that, when you think you've been travelling for 7 hours and 41 minutes, that is the average flight time. And this one is 7 hours and 47 minutes, so it's only 6 minutes longer than normal. And let's go over to the plane. Oh, did you see that wobble? And nice fluffy bits. I think I'm going to have to watch more of the planes rather than the maps, because you do like watching. Oh, and another wobble. Yes. Oh, you missed the runway again on your 7. Double bounce. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of hollow in the air there, isn't there? Because quite a few of them are doing this double bouncy thing. Yes. Anyway, that one's come from Atlanta, Georgia. Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast today. Uh, been doing it now just under a week or over a week. I'm not sure. Not long, and we're finally getting the hang of the system, so that we can try and keep all the pictures nice and solid for you. So the next one in the queue is coming in from Zurich. As you can see, it's on a wonderful loop there. I think that's the Biggin Hill loop. They call that the Biggin Hill loop, and then they head into town. And here it comes. It's on the just approaching the end of the runway, and therefore we can just see it. This is the British Airways flight 319. It's coming in from Zurich. Yeah, it's a 319. It's an Airbus 319, and the flight numbers is BA711. Yeah, there you go. Oh, another wobble. Look at this. We're having some wobbles today, aren't we? Yes, we are. Good landing, though. Yeah, good landing. Yeah, so the all the tracking and everything and the flight information I get from Flight Radar 24. Uh, I think which I think I pay so much a month for. It's a membership one to get more information, which I think doesn't. Well, it's quite good actually. Uh, well, I think it's quite good anyway. It allows me to tell you what all the planes are and everything. So the the next plane we got coming in is Middle Eastern Airways. I presume that's what MEA stands for, Middle Eastern Airways. And this one's coming in from Beirut. Yes, down a nice circuit. Can you see? Straight in as a straight line over Brentwood and Ilford. There's no other planes in the loop at the moment, so and here it is, just coming down onto the end of the runway. It's a Airbus 320, and here it is. Oh, look at this! Oh, oh, oh! Yes, I hope they all had their seat trays put away then, because that plane was wobbling about quite a lot, and it's still wobbling. Do like that tail, don't you? And that tree on the tail looks lovely. Yes, and down it comes. Well landed. That's very good, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, I haven't decided yet because I've only started playing with it. But by the way, let me just say that I'm not at Heathrow Airport. No, no, I'm not. I do this purely with the help of the internet, and which is Flight Focus 365 for the video pictures, and then I use Flight Radar for the tracking of the planes. As you can see, this plane here has come down from Glasgow. Uh, it's BA1479, and then we've got another screen here so we can actually see it on the end of the runway, and then we can now go over to the picture and see the plane, which is quite good, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. I'm not. If people want to know, I'm not stuck at on a fence, on a pair of steps or something, looking over the fence to film the videos. I'm in mission control. Yeah, I used to say I'm in my bedroom, but no, mission control sounds far better. And I just utilise other people's web feeds and just broadcast it out to you. I normally do about an hour. I haven't decided what time of the day is the best time to go, so I just seem to fit it around me, really. So I don't come out on a regular basis, which some people think, well, you should go every day at a certain time, and then people get used to it. But if you actually go on and tick the bell and do what the thumb thing and subscribe, then when I come on, you will actually get a flash message to say, yeah, Captain Ted's broadcasting, because I do come on just now and again. I did think of doing long days, but unfortunately, I have other things to do. I just sort of fit this in. Anyway, what we've got coming in next? We've got something coming in from Miami. It's a Virgin Atlantic VS6, and as you know, it's done a funny loop. That has, hasn't it? That's like a whistle, isn't it? A referee's whistle. And is it on the? Oh, it's on the runway. Sorry, I was talking too much. There it is on the runway. Let's stay on the planes for a while, shall we? Yeah, we're spending too much time looking at the maps when what you really want to see is the aeroplanes. Don't forget, if you want to say hello to me, you're quite welcome to. You just have to go on and just say hi at the bottom. If you say hi, I normally say hi back. Uh, Mind you, I don't know even if I'm broadcasting at the moment because what I have to do now, I have to go and put my phone on just to see if I'm actually. No, I'm not. I don't think I'm broadcasting. Oh well. Well, there's few people are watching, so I must be broadcasting, mustn't I? Let's. Oh yes, I am. Let's just make sure we got some sound, shall we? Yeah, yeah, I've got sound and everything. Yeah, what I do is I put my spare phone on, and so I can actually see that the broadcast's working because I I have done this broadcasting and sat here for an hour and nothing going. Anyway, we've got Air Canada. And it's come from Delhi. Well, what's Air Canada doing flying to Delhi? That's an unusual route, isn't it? Well, it has come from Delhi. That's what it says. Yeah, it says it's come from Delhi, so it must have come from Delhi because that's what it says. And it's Dreamliner. I do like that nice bluish tint, rather than being white like the British Airways planes in the background. It's a nice bluish tint. I quite like that. Yes, yeah, that's quite nice, isn't it? And that's a nice plane, that one. So it did come from Delhi. I just can't get over that. It should be Montreal or Quebec or yeah. Oh well, I have to check that one out. Air Canada fly to Delhi. I have to go on to Sky Scanners and see if I can get a flight from Delhi to Heathrow on Air Canada. Unless it's going on the way, it could be a stop off, couldn't it? It could be a flight that goes from, yeah, that's most probably what most probably does Delhi, Heathrow, somewhere in Canada. Yeah. Anyway, the next flight we got coming in isn't so complicated because it's only coming from Aberdeen, which is, for those people that don't know, is in Scotland. And that's where the new president of the USSA has a golf course up there, doesn't he, Trump? Yes, he won. That was a shock, wasn't it? Mind you, it was close, wasn't it? It was meant to have been very, very close, but apparently he's won it quite easily. Though it's only sort of early in the morning, we're sort of Wednesday morning-ish, so we're quite early. Oh, look at that plane wobble, wobble, wobble. That's a shed effect. If people have never been to Heathrow, when the planes are coming in from this direction, you can see that big shed, British Airways shed. The wind blows there and it blows up over the shed, and that creates the planes to make a little wobble. It's good, isn't it? And there it goes. So that was from Aberdeen, wasn't it, if I remember rightly? And what have we got coming next? Well, according to the map plan, we've got one coming in from Geneva. Yes, it's flight number BA 725, and it's a 319, and it's on the end of the runway. And here we are in shot, and a lovely wobble. Yes, that wobble's quite up high, so it might not be the shed effect. Oh, there's the shed. There it goes again. Look at that. Well, that's not bad. That's just slight alterations, isn't it? See how close he gets to the hash mark. He just overshot it slightly. Just give him. We'll score him 8. You have to get a 10. You have to be in the middle of the hash marks to get a 10. Yeah, I don't give many 10s out, by the way. I gave one out the other day, but yeah. Oh, there goes that Air Canada one that come from Delhi. I just can't get over that. Sorry. I keep taking the tablets, I suppose, and I'll get better. Anyway, we better say if we've got what have we got coming in now? We've got. Let's have a quick look at the map before the plane comes into shot. It's coming from Dublin. It's Aer Lingus flying in from Dublin, and it should be on the runway, and it's now in shot. Look at that. That's very good, isn't it? And this is flight number EI158, and it's come from Dublin. Yes, all the way from Dublin. So I'm talking to myself there. Sorry if yeah. I'm not sure how long it took to fly from Dublin. It's just under the hour normally, so that's quite good, isn't it? It's a nice short flight. So next one is Zurich. Yes, we got Zurich coming in from Zurich. It's LX318. So I presume that's the code to Switzerland. Here it is, and let's make sure that one's off the runway first, because this is going to be quite close, because that's only just left the runway there now, and I think the other plane are being shot straight away. Yes, there it is. Look at that. That was very, very close, wasn't it? That was, yeah, very, very close. Swiss Airways, it's a Airbus 220. Airbus 220. Nice landing. Nice little plane that is, isn't it? I've never flown with Swiss Air. I'm sure they are. Don't forget, if you want to say hello to me, just say hi, and I will pick you up on the phone. It's what I tend to do, say hi to myself, then I know it's working. Yeah, I know I'm silly, but I am taking the tablets. Yeah, yes, I'm not taking those little blue ones no more. I got one stuck in my throat the other day, gave me a stiff neck. I know it's an old joke, but I don't know many jokes. Ah, dear me. Anyway, we've got Virgin Atlantic. Oh, that's done a nice circuit, isn't it? That's coming in. That's coming in from NASA. Yeah. It's a Dreamliner, so it's a bendy wendy. And look at that, straight into shot. I'm not having time today. The old air traffic control at Heathrow are quite on the ball today, aren't they? They really are. They really are good. Uh, Virgin Atlantic, what is it? It's a Dream. Oh, I did say it was a Dreamliner. Watch the wings. Oh, that was quite a good. That's a 9. Yeah, and the wings have come down nicely. Yes, that's very, very good. Yeah, that's lovely. That is really, really nice. Yes. So that's very unusual. What's going to happen now is the fact is you'll have seeing double because as soon as this plane leaves the runway, we're going to get another Virgin Atlantic coming in. Yes, but this one's come from, show you on the map. There it is. It's come in over the top, so it's come from North America somewhere. It's done a lovely loop just north of Watford, and it's coming in into London. This one's come from Seattle. Yes, so here we go. It's on the end of the runway there. It's another Dreamliner. Yes, and let's have a look. I've got to get on these planes early because the actual wind is up there somewhere. It gives a nice wobble. Yeah, there it is. Look at that. Yeah, only a little. Oh, and an up. And an up. So it did a bit of a helter-skelter. Yes, and the old flaps. Can you see the middle flap just behind the engine working away? Always think as if that's just sort of blowing in the wind, but apparently it's not. And in it comes, and just slightly over. But that was good though, wasn't it? Oh, we've got a bit of a gap coming now. So we'll let that one go. So let's give you some information on that because there's a little gap between the next plane. That's 8 hours 43 minutes from Seattle. Yeah. The average flight time is 8 hours 43. This one took 8 hours 59, so a little bit longer than normal. Took off a little bit later, but it's arrived only 2 minutes late, so that's quite good, isn't it, really? And what we got coming in now? Oh, we've got United coming from New York. Yes, and that's done a funny way in. Normally the planes do, once they leave the loop here, they tend to go that way. They don't do this down bit and round there, so that's quite unusual. Hmm. Oh well, never mind, Dave. We now know. Let's go and have a look at the close-up map. There it is, United Airways. It's United. Sorry, I haven't got it on the screen. There it is, United 940. Yes, at my age, I don't keep on top of this. I would be no good at traffic control, would I? 'Cause I'd have the wrong planes landing on the wrong one, wrong ways at the wrong way at the wrong time. Yeah, but anyway, here it comes in. Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. As I couldn't do this without the help of people at Flight Focus 365, who supply this wonderful webcam, which apparently is located somewhere at Heathrow. I don't know where it is. The camera's apparently it's automated. It does this automatically, which is absolutely brilliant. I think, don't you? Look at that. Good landing. Good landing. Yeah, and that's United, and that's a 767. And that's come all the way from New York, yes. Oh, we've got a nice big gap so we can give you some information on that plane. Yeah, it was 6 hours 33 minutes was the flight time from New York, and the distance is 5,576 kilometers. I wonder if I can change this on here to miles, because I get confused because between kilometers, miles, and what's the measurement at sea? Knots? No, knots is speed, isn't it? Oh, just sorry. Oh, well, this is unusual because I've got one coming in now, and I haven't got it on my map. No, no, look. look, I've got nothing coming down. I've got this one way over here. Yeah, but oh, so this one's obviously it's transducer thingamajig ain't working. Yeah, so what is it? It's oh, it's an Air India. Yeah. Oh, so where did that one come from? Don't know. See, I've got one. This is confusing now for me because look now, if I go onto the map, uh, I don't know if you can see them. Let's put the map up there for you. And I've got an Air India one way over here. But that's miles behind, isn't it? So let's tick on it and just see what it is. Yeah, see, that's come from Bombay, Mumbai, and estimated 11:15. So has it touched down yet? It's moving very, very slow. I think something's happened with the thing, so I'm going to go back to the next plane, which is the British Airways one, and yeah, 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 that Air India one is totally stationary out there. So I do apologise about from that, but it's very rare that flight radar lose a plane, but they certainly have lost it now. So anyway, that's beside the point. So what we got now, we've got a British Airways coming in from. Is it coming to shot? Yeah, this is flight BA 132 from where's it from? Can you see? Can I? Here it is, and it's a Dreamliner, so it's a bendy Wendy. Yeah, yeah. Sorry, people get me. Yeah, and a nice little wobble. We wobbly bendy Wendy. Yes, and it's coming down nicely. Yes, that's very good, isn't it? Yeah, I'm going to print out some fact sheets about aeroplanes. I think that's by next week how I can improve the channel. So I can turn around and say, oh, this is a Dreamliner. It weighs X number of tons. It carries this and does that. We've got so many seats. And it was built whenever. Well, I can tell you when it was built, can I? No, I can't because the flight radar hasn't given me the age. But yeah, so I can just fill in with a little bit of chat because of yeah, no, that's coming in very well. That one, isn't it? I don't know what we got coming in next. Oh, we got to get rid of a few of these now. Yeah, right, according to flight radar, 24, we should have British Airways coming down from Manchester. Yes, that's a nice loopy roundy bit. Yep. It's coming in from Manchester, and here it is on the NO. My poor old Manchester City aren't going through a bit of a sticky spell at the moment, aren't they? I was quite pleased that we beat them the other day, but I'm quite upset that they've lost the other two matches. Uh, but I'm sure they get it right. But most teams are having so many injuries, aren't they? Uh, we're talking about soccer, by the way, you poor people in America. Yeah, I'm not talking about American football. Um, I'm talking about soccer. Yeah. Anyway, this one's on the end of the runway. As soon as it comes into shot, it's not there yet. As soon as I see it, I do put it up on the screen because it has done a lovely loopy, roundy bit there. Can you see? It's come down from Manchester. It's an Airbus A320. Uh, it's just coming on the end of the runway there, and here we've got it into shot there now. So there you go. That's good, isn't it? Well, I hope you're enjoying the broadcast. I seem to get a few more watchers. Don't forget, if you want to know when I broadcast, just go and tick that bell thingy or thumb thingy, whatever it is, or subscribe, and then when I come on, oh, that's a nice wobbly bit, you'll know what's happening. So this is British Airways, as I say, from Manchester, and it's a 320, and as soon as it lands, the old bits on this side of the engines are open up. Yeah, and that's engine reverse. Can you see that? Yeah, there it's opened up, engine reverse, and the air brakes come up on top of the wings. This all slows the plane down, so they don't have to wear the disc brakes out. Yes, very good that is, isn't it? That's very good. Very busy at Heathrow today. Weather just over cloudy. It's not cold. It's not hot. It's just a typical English autumn day, I think. Let's have a look. We've got a plane coming in now from Lux. I didn't even know Luxembourg had an airport. Well, something else I'm going to have to check. Well, no, and Luxembourg's only a very small. I must have an airport because obviously British Airways are flying there, and yeah, it's coming into land now. It's just coming on the end of the runway, and say what is it? It's just 320. Yep, and it's 417. That's BA 417, and it's got the One World livery. So hopefully on the side of the plane, if everything's correct, it should have One World written on the side of it. And if it does, let's see what's the flight time from Luxembourg. Can't be far, can it? An hour and 5 minutes. Yeah, that's not bad at all, is it? It's just 515 kilometres away. And there it goes. It's got One World written on the side. So we are right. Well, that's good. It is very, very good. And here it comes into land. Landed slowly and touchdown. Brilliant. As I say, that was from Luxembourg. I didn't even know Luxembourg had an airport, so obviously it has. Yes, people want to know where I'm located. I'm in Norfolk, North Norfolk, in Mission Control. Sounds posh, that does. It's my bedroom, really, but don't tell anybody. Anyway, the next one we've got coming in is coming from Cologne, Germany. Done a bit of a loop there over Brentwood, and it's heading into the end of the runway. And here it is in shot with a nice wobbly bit there. That's quite good, isn't it? This is, as I said, we've got. I think we've got a queue of British Airways planes coming in now. So. And there it is down. Oh, oh, we got the ambulance going along there with a flashing light on. So obviously there must have been an emergency on one of the planes. This is the trouble now. You see now, if I was at up the pair of steps like I used to many years ago, uh, I could have turned the camera around and followed it. But unfortunately, because I'm using a third-party app, I have to go along. Anyway, the next plane. Let's go on Edinburgh next. Yes. Come down from Scotland, just done the one loop and in that way. So it just shows you they do that loop different ways, don't they? And oh, it's already on the runway. Look at it. Oh dear. Oh, they are quick. These British Airways one, they get me in so quick, you know. They really do. I'm going to have to miss that bit out and just yeah, yeah. Right. That's it. We've been on for nearly an hour, so I'd like to say thank you very much for watching, everybody. Again, we're really doing this as an experiment to see if we can do this and people like it. If you do like it, please do say so. Say hi and say thank you and all what you do. Don't forget to push the blue button or the bell, whatever it is, or the finger. I don't know what it is, and subscribe. As I say, this is far beyond me. All this. God, dear me. If I'd have thought 70 years ago I'd be doing this. Anyway, I've got to go because the wife's just shouted up, and if I don't go down and get me toast, it'll be in the dog. Oh, that's a lovely wobble that was. I'm glad I stayed for that. Anyway, I'll be back again this afternoon. I'm going to do a late one this afternoon, so don't forget if you do subscribe, that you'll know when I'm come on. I'm going to do one to dusk and just see how well this camera works into night time. Good, wasn't it? So be good, be happy. Don't forget to look after the animals, especially the birds this time of the year. It's very cold out there.